Come with us on a Galilee journey. I mean, it's just amazing to see the calm and peace and tranquility of the Galilee. Mount Arbel is right over there, and those are called the Horns of Hittim right across from it. These Horns of Hittim is where one of the greatest battles between the Muslims and the Christians happened, where Salah ad-Din or Saladin fought and trapped the Christians in those crevices and lit fires which made their armor heat up, and they ended up getting defeated. Some people find it hard to believe that these calm seas could truly become violently stormy to the point where people think they're going to die. But the truth is, they can. And only one man has the power to tell them to stop it. The storm on the Sea of Galilee. I'm not talking about the Rembrandt painting that was stolen and the FBI couldn't find the guy. I'm talking about the actual famous storm that happened here. An ancient writer, an ancient Israeli writer, wrote that there was a certain storm that came, and it was so much the ship was covered with the waves. And it was a ship about this size. And what happened is the miracle worker said to the wind and the waves, "Be calm," and they were calm. And after that, he went over to the land of the Gadarenes, where there was a demoniac man filled with devils with huge force, so no one could stop him, and he healed him of those demons and set him into his right mind. One of the most famous rabbis, Yochanan ben Zakkai, talks about this place. He also talks about how the temple doors would continue to open after this great earthquake that happened when the miracle worker died. But what I want to tell you about is the first graffiti ever recorded. Ancient graffiti with the name of Simon Peter probably, temple pillars. Well, here we've got the talisman of Saturn, some people call it the Star of Reform. Of course, this is the Star of David, was really Solomon's wisdom, a little place that they would age wine in ancient amphoras. Isn't that crazy? Look at the fiery chariot wheels, more graffiti from ancient Capernaum. Look at this temple depiction. I mean, this is like the doors of the temple, Yochanan ben Zakkai, that they were opened all the time. More eternity art, amazing, circles of forever. There's the Star of David, a pentagram even, figs, dates, pomegranates. Ooh, does that look familiar? Yes, it does. Aliyah Return Center. The art that they brought here is coming alive yet again here in the Galilee. I'm standing up here on the Mount of Beatitudes, and contrary to popular opinion, doesn't stand for bad attitudes. It's actually the Mount of Happiness in Hebrew, Hara Osher. And a famous Israeli teacher and rabbi once shared that up here, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." He talked about blessing up here, and that's awesome. And you can imagine the kind of people that were down there looking up at him and him sharing about a way to live a blessed life. Let's commence with the commensurate, proceed with the proceedings, and of course continue with the continuum of the Galilee journey. Amos chapter 9, love him, talks about that the children of Israel will come back and they will inhabit the waste cities. This whole thing was a waste Muslim city back in 1948. Rosenbergs, Ashkenazis, they came here, made Aliyah, planted vines like it says in verse 14, made the wine thereof, and drank them, essentially fulfilling Amos chapter 9, verse 14, and it says they will never again be uprooted out of this land. These are the waters that the Master walked on. Come and experience and meet him in the Galilee. We came home to this our land, had to go to the army even though I was non-resistant, which means I don't go do anything that's resistant. Never touched a gun, but then I understood that maybe I'm supposed to only protect the innocent. So that's what I did, and I prayed, Lord, please let me never have to hurt anyone. And I never had to hurt anyone in the army, in the sun.